Hello, hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. Happy Sunday. So glad to see you all here. Oh, let me make sure I turn off the volume before this thing cranks up. And let me check chat. Hello, Amber's Corner 2.0. Welcome. Hi, Ori. Hello, Andre. Hi, Kelly. Hello, Southpaw Studios, Sateria. Kateri is here helping us moderate, so she will be in chat with the Blue Wrench. So if you guys have questions or need anything, she will be helping out in chat. But hello, everyone. So glad to have you here. Okay, let me put my keyboard away so I have plenty of room to maneuver, and so I do not press any buttons. If this is your first time here, excuse me, hello and welcome. My name is Maddie. And well, just like it says right there, Maddie, M-A-D-I, and there is my email address should anybody need anything at any point. Hi, Nadine. And of course, there is information in the description box for you guys as well. So if you ever need contact information, you can definitely find us by visiting any of the videos and of course, checking out, our contact info. You can also find us on our website, etc., etc. But today we are going to be doing a craft along, a free class. We're going to be working on ATC Specimen Slides with a new twist, which is a hidden tuck spot. So super excited to work on that with you guys. First, I'll start by showing you what we're going to be working on. This is what we're going to be creating. Super fun, very easy to do. All levels of crafting can do it, whether you are a first-time crafter and you've never crafted before. I'm going to walk you through it step by step. And then, of course, if you are a seasoned pro, you will be happy to just craft along and have some fun with friends and then give it your own twist too, right? Because remember what I always tell you guys, we are working on a prototype. Today is prototype day. Do not put pressure on yourself. Do not feel like, oh gosh, it's got to look a certain way. All you're doing today is creating a prototype so that you can get a feel for what it is that we're doing. And then you can go ahead and take your time afterwards, right? Always you can come back and rewatch the video too and do your own thing, give it your own twist, change it up, change the sizes, the papers, whatever. So if you're just using like ugly scraps of paper today, that is perfectly fine as well. Hey, Vanessa. So let me go ahead and kind of break down for you or show you. Let me get a book. Let me get a book to show you. So for example, these slides, of course, you can do them without the hidden paperclip because they're just beautiful ATC specimen slides. However, if you want them to go into journals or letters or anything else, which is why they're perfect for journaling, they can certainly go into your books and now become a gorgeous tab, right? So you can go back to that page, but you have something a little extra and beautiful, and yet you can still read through it, right? So if you had, some text or a sentiment or even a book like this, it's wonderful. So also consider them as a bookmark because they would make fantastic gifts as bookmarks too, right? Okay, so you know what we're making. You know how it's going to look. Let's go over the supplies really quick while we wait for some more friends to join us. Hey, Dawn. And then your bad spelling. You're good, Nadine. Don't worry. Let's go with the supplies so you guys can make sure you kind of go check, right? And if not, have a handy piece of paper right next to you. I'm going to call out supplies. If you are missing anything, you can jot it down on that sticky and then really quick go get it while we get prepped. How's that? Okay, here we go. Let me find my list from the Facebook group. Actually, I'm just going to go right into our Facebook group, which is, by the way, if you're not a member, you need to be, because we have all kinds of fun stuff in there, not only challenges and giveaways, but also all kinds of, notifications. So you can be in the know when we're going live, what are we doing, what's coming up. There's even a monthly calendar in there to show you what activities are coming, what classes and workshops. So make sure you guys are in the Facebook group. But let's go look at what we need. Let's go from the top. One thing that I added that you guys might not have and you want to grab is going to be a piece of chipboard. Now, that's dependent on whether you have a die set that you're going to be using today. If you have a die set that you're using today, you do not need the chipboard. If you're like, well, Maddie, my die set, it's on his way, or I don't have one, or I don't have a die cutting machine, I promised you that we were going to do something to kind of replicate this, some kind of a template, so that you could use it for the future. And in order to do that, we are going to do the chipboard version, okay? Now, honestly, I kind of suggest that you do the chipboard version anyway if you do not have this, which, by the way, this is sadly a discontinued product. We used to bring it in from France, from Carabel Studios, but they're no longer making it. But this is super handy to have if you do ATCs, right? I don't really use the side so much. I mean, it's nice, but I really use the viewfinder, the picture finder on this side. So we are going to recreate something like this. So if you do not have a piece of, chipboard, go grab a little piece is all you need, right? You don't need a big old piece, just something small. Or a cereal box, a piece of cereal, something a little sturdier, right? Like really heavier than cardstock, unless you have some heavyweight cardstock, then that'll work. But if not, just grab a piece of cereal, pasta box, whatever you've got handy, okay? That was the one thing that I added in the last week or so to the supply list, because people kept asking me, well, I don't have my die set yet, or I don't have a die cutting machine. So I figure we'll come up with another way to address and tackle that, right? Oh, you tried to make one last night. Okay, that's okay. We're going to do one today together. Okay, so again, let's go through the supplies. You are going to need either a die set or not. If you have one, great. Some folks have been asking me, well, what kind of, I have stacking dies, what size? An ATC is 3.5 by 2.5. That's the official size of an artist trading card, by the way. I keep saying ATC, and some of you might not know what an ATC is. If you missed the whole explanation as to what an ATC is, what you do with them, how they work, examples of it, I have a whole nother video prior to this where I had gone through all those questions. So feel free to refer back to that. But it's an artist trading card. So when I keep saying the word ATC, just know it's the abbreviation for artist trading card. Exactly. Thank you, V. So the only thing you need to worry about when it comes to a die set or, any die that you're going to use is you need to have a die that's going to be small enough that it's going to give you enough of an edge all the way around, okay, on your 2.5 by 3.5. You don't want it too thin because you're going to compromise the structure, right? You don't want it too little. It could work, but that would be a super tiny window, but it could. It's better to go smaller than too big. I'll say that for sure. So just take a look at your dies, see if you have anything that will leave you enough of a border around so that the structure is sound. All right. Now, that's going to be your die set, and that's how you're going to gauge whether what you have will work or not. We'll do a template, don't worry. The other thing you're going to need is going to be a tab punch. Now, again, I'm going to give you suggestions. This is the We Are Memory Keepers tab punch. I love this thing. I use it like every week, definitely, for just about every project. You can use that to create your tabs. You can also use our mini whale tail die set, right? I think most of you already have it. If you do not, we have this gorgeous set that cuts out 3 different sizes of the whale tail: the small, the medium, and the large. Small, medium, and there's a bigger one in here. Oh, there's a bigger one in here somewhere. And here we go. And a large. Okay, you could use that. We also have a punch now, a whale tail punch in store. You can use that. If you do not have any of those and you're like, well, I don't have any of the above, you might have a circle punch and you can fold that in half. You could use something, maybe a smaller die, and fold that in half, right? This is kind of cute. It's got a stitched edge and it's got rounded corners. So I could fold that in half. Just get creative. If you're like, I don't have any dies, I don't have any punches, I don't have any of what you're saying, you know what? Freehand some kind of a circle. Grab something, a cap, right? And trace that. And then cut that out and create yourself like a, semicircle type of a tab. So just get creative with what you've got. Okay. What else? So I'm trying to give you alternatives as we go along. In case you do not have something, don't panic. Go grab a substitute, right? You'll need some clear acetate for the window, obviously, right? You can see that that's what makes it a specimen slide. It looks like glass. You do want it to be fairly thick, so you need like minimum 175 microns. Even thicker is better. Again, if you do not have these and you say, oh, I don't own any acetate, that's okay. All you need to do is go get some packaging from one of your stamps, from maybe, I don't know, something that you bought at the store, and it comes with clear packaging. Just go grab, that, and we can cut that up and use it for acetate. Okay. All right. Also, we're going to need some thick paper. Now, I recommended using single-sided paper. And the reason for that is because using decorative paper is a waste. Let me show you that. At first, I think I had made some that had decorative. Oh, I know I made some. Oh, you know what? Those are gone. Those are the first ones I made, and we sent those as giveaways. Sorry. I don't think I saved one. But actually, I have one in my hand. I do have one left. I use the decorative paper to do the back. But again, once we clip this in place, sorry, guys. For those of you who are not aware, I took off my acrylic nails, and my real nails I'm trying to grow back, but they're just snapping, like bending. And unfortunately, yeah, I don't have any nails now. So if you're trying to, when you would put this on a page, right? Well, let me grab something with some contrast, because that's not showing very well. When you put this on your book page or whatever you're using, well, guess what? You'll never see the back. So what a shame of beautiful paper to waste that paper, right? Hey, Christina. Something rectangle, right? Correct. So I don't want you to waste your beautiful decorative paper. If that's all you have, if you're like, look, Maddie, I only have, the thickest paper I have is graphic 45 and it's double-sided. Well, you know what? Then use that. That's fine. Hey, Helen, use whatever you've got. Again, we're just going to create a prototype today. You can even use just your scrap paper. I'm sure everybody's got a 2.5 by 3.5 little piece of paper. And if not, all you have is plain cardstock. Use that. Because again, we're just creating prototypes today, okay? But in the long run, I do recommend, once you get ready to do all of your specimen slides, get yourself some beautiful single-sided paper so you're not wasting, okay? If you can. Dress My Craft is a perfect example. Super thick paper. Blue Fern is another great thick paper. Graphic 45 is a very thick paper. Who else? Little Birdie has thick paper. So there are quite a few companies out there. I think Fabrica Decoro also has very thick paper. So there's a few companies out there that have really thick paper. That's just to save you time. If you need to reinforce it, well, it's an extra step. But yes, you can do it with whatever you have. I don't want you to like go out of your way thinking or, having to scrounge for other stuff. So single-sided, preferably thick decorative paper we're going to need. Then, and let me know if that gets really loud in the back, guys. They're going through boxes from yesterday's sale, so they're checking boxes for you guys. But if it's really loud, let me know, okay? Okay, then the other thing you'll need is you are going to need some plain cardstock. So again, grab your scraps, any color, because guess what? You're not going to see it, right? So no matter what color you choose from the back, it will not matter. Once you put this on your, once you slide it in, you won't see that back no matter what. So it doesn't matter what color you use for the back. So if you have some ugly papers that you've been meaning to get rid of, and you're like, I don't know what to do with this paper, it's so ugly. Guess what? Bring it out. So long as it's thick. Remember, it's got to be at least, you know, a good cardstock, right? Because otherwise your slides are going to be extremely flimsy. Okay. Let me know if you have questions on anything I'm mentioning, or if you need me to slow down at any point, okay? All right, but I think most of you already gathered your stuff. So, and again, we're going to need little pieces, so use your scraps too. You're going to need some small paper clips. So now, whether you are making them into paper clips or maybe not, maybe you don't want to do paper clips because you're not going to put them in journals or use them as bookmarks. That's fine too. But if you do, just plain, small, cheap paper clips, you know, the ones we have laying around the house in the junk drawer. Just grab a couple of those, right? We're going to need a corner rounder to round our corners. So whatever corner rounder you prefer, whether you use your crocodile wear memory keepers, or maybe you have, where's my other one? Well, I lost one. Oh, here it is. Or maybe that, whatever you have. Okay. We're not going to be cutting through a bunch of like super heavy stuff. So again, either one. Hey, Rochelle. Okay, so a corner rounder. I'm actually going to put that one away and just leave. No, you know what? Whatever. Whichever. We talked about the acetate already. We're going to need some stickers. So obviously, what makes them slides is the fact that they look like they have pressed flowers or mushrooms, or we went through, I mean, can you guys recall how many different acetate stickers we went through during our live sale? I must have shown you like 20 to 30 different packs of different acetate stickers. So there's quite a few of them, but go through your stash and you'll need something that is clear, right? So it's going to have one side that's going to be clear, and they're going to be, these are stickers, of course. So you'll need something like that. Something here, I'll show you just two so it doesn't get overwhelming for you. Something like this. So they kind of disappear right onto that glass, right? They look like they're just specimen slides. So you'll need some stickers. You're also going to need some inks, right? Because we're going to be inking up. So whatever inks you prefer. And of course, your little ink tool. Then we're going to need, oh, who's not feeling well? Oh, I'm sorry, Rochelle. No. You're going to need some clear tape because, well, if you've ever tried to remove the backing off of these stickers, that could be sometimes the most frustrating part where you're like, I'm done with these. Well, I'm going to show you a trick. Most of you who are in the academy or have done any workshops or classes with us already know this trick, but some of you might be new, so we'll be using some tape to remedy that problem. You're going to need some eyelets, right? To, oopsie, here we go. They're right. To insert onto your little tab. So get some eyelets, silver, gold, copper, brass, pink, it doesn't matter, whatever you've got. Hey, Natalie. And if you have questions, please put them all in caps because that way I don't miss them. Otherwise, I think you guys are just chit-chatting with each other. Oh, Creative Edge, Amber's Corner. Oh, Amber, I'm going to try to remember that. Lord, help me. Help. So yeah, okay, I'll try to remember that. But that's cool. I like the new name. You can use the envelope punch board to make tabs. Correct, Rochelle. Yes, if you have the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board, and there also is one that makes tabs, by the way. There is a tab board. So yes, either one. Perfect. Good tip. Okay, liquid glue. Liquid glue of your choice. You could use your Spectrum Art Creations glue. You can use your art glitter glue. Any liquid glue will work. We're not doing anything like super special to the paper. The only thing you are going to be needing that is kind of special is a really good glue for adhering acetate. As we all know, adhering plastic can be quite a pain. It just doesn't want to stay with most adhesives, and it's just the nature. It's a slick surface. So I always recommend that you use the Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue for all of your acetate adhering. So I'm going to be using that. If you have it, great. If you don't have it, that's fine. Now you know that you need that in your stash. Use what you've got. Again, just prototype today. Don't sweat it. And then a couple of things. Well, you're going to need a crocodile, obviously, because we got to punch the hole for our brads and use the eyelet setter to set that eyelet, right? If you do not have this, fine. You can create it without the eyelet. Feel free to alter that. You're going to need some sort of stamp for stamping on your, right? On your little labels. And if you want to stamp also on your tabs, you're going to need a stamp. So we've gone through these multiple times already. But again, for those of you who are watching this replay or maybe are new, I would recommend some good sets are the Sam Poole Creative Expression Dates from the Past. This is a great collection for that because it's nothing but dates. There's also Dates from the Past 2. I just got this one. Finally. Yay. I was on the wait list too. See, I get waitlisted too. So this one's got also some great elements that we can use to stamp. There's also signatures from the past 1 and 2, which are great for all that. And then this past week, where is it here? Here's a new one that we just got. It's all French and it's got smaller text, as you can see, which is perfect for little tabs. And hang on, let me flip this over. There we go. Which is perfect for tabs and specimen slides. So I'm going to be using probably this one today since I've already used these other ones in the past and you've seen them and they're there. So I'll probably use this one. So you'll need some kind of stamp. If you do not have a stamp, hello, Leah. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Feel free to shout out any questions. If you have a question, please put it all in caps so I don't miss it, okay? Now, if you do not have any, if you're like, oh, I love those, but I don't have them, just know that we do have them in our store. But if you do not have any of those, you can always, handwrite your own stuff, right? I mean, make up something to write on there. You can even look up maybe the names of the flowers or the mushrooms and write, the actual information on there. So again, get creative. My point is to get creative. Since we are going to be stamping, you're going to need some kind of a stamping block. I love my mini stamping platform from We Are Memory Keepers. So that's what I will be using. However, worst comes to worst, guys, and you do not have a stamping platform, you can always cheat. You can use even the actual lid of your ink pad. You can put your stamp on there, ink it up, and then use it to stamp. I was cracking up because I was watching Ori's live this morning, and she just didn't have a big enough block for this massive stamp, and she just grabbed whatever, like a tray. And I was like, yep. So again, improvise, right? Use what you've got at hand. Again, today we are not reinventing the wheel. We are simply going to be having some fun, creating a prototype. It's super stress-free, low-key type of a craft along, okay? So is everybody ready? Does anybody have any questions? Oh, there's one. Maddie. Can you put me down for the French stamp? Yes, it is sold out. It's sold out. So I will put you on the wait list, Vanessa. Those are coming in about 2 weeks, I'm guessing, maybe 10 days. Because they're already on the way. So it shouldn't be that long. But yes, I will do that. Actually, Michael, can I ask you for a favor? Could you put Vanessa down for this stamp right here? The one that everybody got waitlisted on?
Oh, is that the French?
Yeah, the French text. Correct.
So for Vanessa?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Thank you. You got it, Vanessa. See, now I won't forget. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Katir. Yes, that works too. Yes, if anybody needs, listen, as I'm crafting, if you're like, oh, I don't have that. All right, email me. Oh, I don't have that. Email me. I don't have that. Email me. Like everything you see here, everything down to the inks, the punches, the stamps, the stamping platforms, all of it is available from Spectrum Art Creations. But I don't want this to turn into like a whole sale thing. I want us to get to crafting. All right, are you guys ready? Does anybody have any questions on any supplies? Are you stuck for anything that you do not have and you would like some suggestions or anything? Let me know. I'll give you a few seconds because I know the lag is 20 seconds to ask me, and then we're going to get crafting. Oh, that was good. That's a lot of talking. I've been talking for 3 days straight, guys. So we hung out on Friday. We hung out on Saturday. We hung out on Sunday. Woo! All right. I don't see any questions. So let's go ahead and talk about our template first, because we're going to need that. Everyone's going to need that, right? Even if you have the die set, you might want to do your template anyway. Hey, Auntie. Everyone's internet is acting up. It's all this weather. It's crazy. So let's take a look, first of all, at this. Why is this super useful? Well, because sometimes you want to know if something is going to fit inside of an ATC, be it a napkin, an image, some decorative paper. Let's see if this paper actually has any images that we can use. I think this is mostly like backgrounds. I don't think it's got a whole lot of images. Well, maybe. How about this page right here? Here, let me tear out that page. So I'm not smacking the camera, right? Let's say this is my magazine or my book or my paper, and I'm wondering, well, I love this image right here, but will it fit? Well, this is where that, viewfinder, as I call them, will come in super handy. I can see, oh, look, that one will fit too. Perfect. This one, well, obviously it's too big. So I have a choice. I can come here. I can come here. I can go there. I can even trace on the inside and then cut it by hand, right? So again, these are super handy for being able to see what exactly is going to fit. That makes sense, right? So let's go ahead and create one of these together. To do this, I would recommend that you're going to need obviously a 2.5 by 3.5, but you're also going to need something to make it sturdy, and you're going to need something to hang on to. So what I would do is I would start with a 4-inch piece. Now, I can leave it this big if I want, but I don't have to. I can, oh, you know what? I just messed that up, didn't I? Don't listen to me. Wait. I forgot it's 3.5. I need more than that. I need like 5 inches. There. So, because I do want to have, again, a super nice sturdy border, right? I can do something like that and just leave this to hold on to, or I don't need all of this. So I can cut this down. Let's see. Let me guess. If I had to guess, I would say even 4 inches would be good on this. We'll do 4.5, just on the safe side. Okay. So this is enough for me to be able to have this viewfinder and still have enough room here to grab onto it to kind of move it around. Okay. Yeah, these are discontinued, sadly. So with that said, we have a couple of choices. If you have a playing card that measures 2.5 by 3.5, or if you have a piece of paper that you want to cut that measures 2.5 by 3.5, I would not sit here with a ruler and start trying to do that. Forget about it. That's not Maddie. I believe in easy and quick. So I'm going to grab another piece of paper. Make sure it's at least 2.5. Yeah. I'm going to go 3.5 by 2.5. Okay. So go ahead and cut another piece, or grab, like I said, a playing card that already has those measurements, and cut yourself a 2.5 by 3.5. And then simply, and I know it's kind of hard because it's black on black. I should have, let me pick another color. I want you to see it. Let me just grab, this is graphic 45 chipboard, and it comes in black, and it comes in cardstock. It doesn't even matter what size I do at this point. I just want to show you what I mean. You can make it to whatever size is convenient for you. There, is that better? Yes. Yeah, that stencil. Yeah, sad. But no, it's discontinued. Grab a pencil. Grab a pen. Grab a marker. Leave yourself enough of a frame so it's not flimsy. Well, this is pretty, it's cardstock. Not cardstock. It's chipboard. But leave yourself enough room, and then simply come in, trace at 2.5 by 3.5. Try and angle your pencil inward, not outward, because otherwise you're going to end up going a little too wide. No matter what, it's going to be like a hair bigger. But again, that's nothing, right? Okay. By the way, you don't throw this away. This is now an ATC base. Hello. We now have something to make another ATC. So now we've got this, right? So now you can bring over a craft mat. Bring a self-healing mat, right? Grab your X-Acto knife. And by the way, here's another tip for you. If you are like me, and again, you like easy, grab a punch. Oh, this one's not going to reach. I need a bigger punch. Longer, I should say. Is this longer? I'm looking for my longest one. 1 second. No. Well. Well, I can't find one now. But anyway, you can grab a punch and punch your hole, and then that way you'll have a starter, and then you don't have to worry about, where to put the scissors to go in. Or you can use an X-Acto knife. And obviously, nope. Craft pick. There we go. And then obviously come in and cut that this way, right? Now, if you're like me and you're not like the most proficient person with an X-Acto knife, I make a hole first in the center. Because again, this is going to be my go-to, right? This is my keeper, which I'm going to use over and over again. If you're handy with the X-Acto knife, go for it. Take your time if you need to and do that. I'm going to probably just cut this by hand because that's the way I roll. And you'll be able to use this again and again and again. And you guys know from classes that I tell you that I peel like peeling an orange. I kind of work my way that way so that I have enough room to work. Now this is a little harder to work with because obviously it is chipboard and it is heavy chipboard. So, but I love graphic 45 chipboard. All right, I'm going to come in here now, and if it's fighting you, just take off another piece until that scissor's no longer fighting you. All right, there we go. Once you get in there, it's that much easier. I have tried, I can do the, the gyro blade. I'm pretty good with that when it comes to cutting out the stickers and stuff like that. But when it comes to straight lines, man, now you can use, of course, your metal ruler. Don't forget that, right? To help you guide your, again, I'm not the best at that, but I'm gonna do it just so you guys can see. I'm trying to put my head in camera as well. So come in there and then, you know, kind of make sure you cut all the way through, because sometimes that's my thing. There we go. Now I just felt it click. So you can come in there with your ruler and do it that way too. Just take your time on it, right? Because, I mean, I'm kind of rushing this one because I have one already, but if you're going to use this as your keeper, you want it to be nice. You want it to have a nice finish. Ooh, that was a plane. Did you guys hear it? Oh. I'm like, what's going on here? I just cut that. Hello. I just cut this. Now I got to fight a little bit on this corner. Nope, still attached. Cut a little that way, a little more this way until it gives. Okay, there. Okay, guess what? Once we are done with this, we have ourselves a template that we can use again and again for not only finding our images, but as I mentioned to you, you can even use this, so long as you do a good job and your edges are nice and straight, you can even use this for tracing and then cutting. Is it as handy as the die? No, of course not. Dies are just flawless and easy, right? But you now have something relatively, you know, like this that will work and pretty much do the exact same thing, where I can now come in here, see what I want, right? And then if I want to, I can bring in my pencil or marker, trace, and then use my scissors to cut and know that I now have the proper size, as well as the ability to see how much of this can I see, what's a keeper and what is not, right? Okay, so everybody good on that? Or are we still working on it? If we're still working on it, I will give it a few more minutes. We're not in a rush, so 27 inches, ouch. That is a blizzard. That's crazy. Eeks. I hate picking up after snow. Hey, Nettie. Okay, is everybody good? Can I move on? Give me a thumbs up if we're good to go, or say good, so I can move on. But you can see it is pretty accurate to where we need it to be. Even cutting it that quickly, it is head on target. What size border do we need for the specimen card? There is no set size, Barbara. And hey, Barbara, thanks, Leah, for letting me know. Thanks, Nettie. Thanks, Christina. There's no set size. All you need to do is to make sure that you have enough of a border to create to have stability on your card. If you come in and you have a paper thin border, A, you're going to have a miserable time attaching your acetate. And two, this is not going to be strong. This is going to be all like flimsy and yeah, you're not going to like it. So is there a set measurement? No. Would you like for me to give you mine and tell you that this one is a little bit over a quarter? It's like 5/16. But you'll notice that I purposely move my slide up so that you would have a thicker border to do that. Okay. So when it comes to making the template, we've now done the viewfinder, right? You've got this. So one step at a time. This is this. This is to help you cut out the outer border. And that is also to help you find your images, right? So all we did was replicate this. This is not going to obviously be this. So now that we've got that, if you need or if you want, obviously, to create that inner window, you would recreate another one of these if you want, and then you would make it as big as you want. So again, how much of an edge do I want on here? Do I want, yeah, I'm going to use a piece of paper, or actually, let me get paper. Let me get a piece of cardstock to show you what I mean. Not chipboard. Now you'll do yours out of chipboard, but I'm going to show you just what I mean. This one, for example, is a 1 5/8. So we can even say, let's go with 1 1/2. It's amazing how we end up crafting with no room right before we know it. What did I just do? What am I measuring? Why is nobody telling me that I'm measuring crazy stuff? Sorry. Yeah. Actually, we can even do like 1 3/4. Let me think. If I do, would that be too thick? You know what? Let me start with this and see how thick that will become. Will that weaken it? No, actually, that's not bad. If we do a 2-inch, right, we still have enough border on either side, right? We can also do 1 3/4. That's a little small. So again, you decide what size you want your window. Then for height, let's look at both. Let's do 2 1/2 on both and see what we get, what we like. And again, you can work all of this. Oh, what did I say? 2 1/2, right? I forgot because I'm talking. 2 1/2. You can cut this out of paper like I'm doing right now, or you could just look at what I'm doing and decide which one do you like best. Or hey, why not both? It wouldn't hurt to have all kinds of different sizes. Again, today we're making ATCs, but please understand that what I'm working on today, you can translate everything into this big by changing the measurements, or this big of a specimen slide by changing the sizes that I'm giving you. So if you went with this size, you would be a little smaller than the window that I have, which means that you would have more of a border around. If you went with this size, you would end up with a thinner border, but about the same height. See, the top to bottom, it's about the same. This way, it's a little wider, so you're going to have a thinner edge. Keep that in mind also when knowing that you're going to attach your tab. Okay. So all you would have to do is do this exact same thing now with this size. So what do I mean by that? In case somebody's wondering, what are you talking about, Maddie? Well, just like before, we have our ATC size. Now we have our window size. Grab another piece of chipboard. Do the same thing we did before. I don't even remember what sizes we used. Oh, that was 5. Can we go this way now? We probably can. I just don't want to waste more chipboard. We try to use what we've got, right? And I think we can. So the same thing, trace whatever size you want your window to be, right? Trace it. Actually, I like the smaller. I like the smaller one. Trace it. Just like before. Uh-oh, I moved. Sorry, I'm trying to get my head in the way. Okay. Trace it. Cut it out the same way. And now when you have your ATC base, where's that black piece? I said it was an ATC. Here we go. When I have my ATC base, now I have the template. Here, let me make it. Let me make just make the first one bigger and have them side by side. Tell me what we're talking about, Kim. I'm sure you're talking to somebody and explaining it or having a suggestion, that too. Where's my X-Acto? Again, I kind of make a hole, give me a starting point, so I'm not fighting it. And again, I'm just kind of giving you solutions for those of you who do not have the die, right? Because if you have the dies, this is a no-brainer. This would be so stinking easy. It's not even funny. We wouldn't be doing any of this. You'll see how quickly this is. So once we're done, you'll see. But this one's a good one to have, even if you have the slides, because that's just a way for you to find and be able to know where your images are going to fit and how they're going to fit on your paper, right? So that one I recommend everyone have, no matter what. If you have 50 billion dies that you could use, I would still recommend that you make that other template. Since I can't find you the Carabelle ones anymore, I'm sorry. Hopefully somebody else will make them, you know, another company will pick it up. I'm hopeful. If not, I might have to do it myself, right? Spectrum to the rescue. Because it's a shame. It really is that they stopped making it. Okay. So now, if this was my ATC, let me get rid of all this garbage. So we have a clean desk and you guys know what I'm doing. Now I have my specimen window, right? Now I can bring it in here, put it on, I can trace it, and then I can cut out my window and I can do that manually. Cool? So that's for that. This is the one that is going to replace that. Does that make sense now, Barbara? Yeah, kind of. What I did was I left, like I said, it just depends. I'm not giving you, I mean, I did give you measurements, but I don't want you to overthink and think that this is like the size, because your holes can be smaller. I just made this one smaller. See, actually here, let me show you. Oh no, actually this one's, well, it's a little bit, no, it's pretty much on target. Never mind. This one ended up being the same, right? But I could have made it smaller. I could have made my hole smaller or even just thinner. You know, there is no set measurement is what, and you know what, you can even experiment with making a few different sizes. And for some flowers or some of your stickers, like some are small. Look at, I had a small one in here somewhere. Not that one. Well, that one's skinny and tall. So, but see this one? This one is kind of tiny. If I put this in this window, it's kind of lost. So if I had a smaller window, that might be super cute. Then I would have more of the decorative paper on the sides where I can do some stenciling. I can do some bling, you know. Again, no set size, or try different sizes. You now know how to make the templates. And if you have the die set, it comes with different sizes, right? So you could use that size. Again, if you want to make a bigger one of these, when it comes to ATCs, guys, artist trading cards are a standard size and they're for trading, right? But if you're not making them to trade, you're making them to make ephemera. Why couldn't you make a specimen slide this big and then use this instead, right? This bigger one. Or, geez, Louise and crackers. I mean, you can make a specimen slide the size of, like, you know, for a book cover, a journal cover. How amazing would it be to have a journal cover with a specimen slide, and then you can see through the front cover onto that first page. And that first page can be, let's say it's a meadow, and then you have flowers on that acetate in the front. It's like a see-through book cover. Awesome. What if you had a fairy in that front cover in the acetate window, and behind it is stars and, you know, little fireflies? And the possibilities, guys, for what we're doing are endless. Okay. Don't overthink it. Think prototype. And then from here, start playing, start experimenting, go bigger, go smaller, expand. You know, that's the whole point. But let's get through today's project so that we have something to say, okay, I did something today. All right, what do we have? And then here, frame dissect. Okay, perfect. See, Dawn's got something else. Awesome. Somebody was going to use a Tim Holtz one, the nesting ones that he has. We have some with jagged edges. Those are super cool too. You may have a flower that got a long stem on it. You're right. Exactly. You might want your window to be taller and narrower, and that's cool. It's almost like tunnel vision, right? Oh, possibilities are endless. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So we've got ideas. We understand there's no set size. Do with it whatever you like. For today, just get it done, because we are just going to create a prototype. And then from here, once we've got the steps, we're ready to go. All right. Are we ready? So let's start. The first thing when making, obviously, this project is we're going to need a base. So again, you need a 3.5 by 2.5. So bring back your cutter. Bring back your, let me push some of the stuff out. Bring your decorative paper, whatever paper you want to use. Now, again, keep in mind, you are not going to see a whole lot of it. You're going to see some, right? You are, but not a whole lot. So don't pick something that's got like a central image and you love that image, because what you're going to see is just a little border around it. And then you're going to cover most of it here, down here, and you're going to cover most of that on the right-hand side anyway. So, and by the way, nothing says that slides cannot go this way. So they can also be made horizontal. Okay. So again, use your scraps if you have them. Do I have them? See, like, I don't want to cut that. That's silly. If I cut this into 2.5 by 3.5, I'm going to cut out those flowers. So I'm going to save that piece, which is why it's there. I didn't want to cut it. Is this scrap big enough? I don't think so. It sure is. There you go. So 3.5 by 2.5. That's all. See how little? You don't need a whole lot. Then we're going to, while you have this out, we're going to do the same thing now with plain cardstock. Again, use a piece of scrap. Let me see what I have for scraps. Here is something that must have been, it was going to become a hinge and it didn't work out. Let's see. This way, it's not going to work. This way, well, yes. So 3.5 by 2.5. Okay. So now I've got 2 identical pieces. Yes, packaging, sure. Absolutely. Whatever you've got. For right now, look, guys, you can use a cereal box for right now. We don't need it to look pretty. We just need to make a prototype. Okay. Got that? Now, we're going to line those up, right? Just like so. And we are going to either use our template or we're going to use our die. I'm going to use the die because that is what I had said that we were going to be doing in this class. So grab your die, grab your template. Let me see if I can get this baby on camera. I doubt it, but you all know how to die cut, I'm sure. This is the SACs switch, which I'm sure just about everyone is familiar with, okay? So obviously you open it and you have your plates. So my sandwich is going to consist of the main base, the 8 plate, and then, oh, wait, I'm missing a plate. Hold, please. Where's my other plate? I'm missing a plate. Well, have you seen? Oh, here it is. I found it. Let's try that again. You're going to need your main, your A, and then the 2 acrylic plates. Going to insert that on there. I'm going to line up my 2 pieces. Feel free to use washi tape. If you're like, you know, super afraid, you could use your washi tape. But if not, all I'm going to do is this, leaving more room on one side than the other and kind of bringing it in just like it's a hair because I know I need to put my tab, right? So again, it's not perfectly centered. I'm going to come up a bit, leave enough room, and then I'm going to just nudge it just like 1/8 of an inch to give it on this side a little bit more. So this side is wider, this side is wider, narrower, narrower. Does that make sense? All right, and I'm going to make sure they're lined up. Nope, not yet. Calm down. Calm down, machine. Get sensitive. I'm going to run it through. Pop it out on the other side. Get this one out of here. And now what we've done is we've cut through both of those. You have to do it that way. If you don't do it that way, it is going to be a mess because your holes will not line up later on. See, they disappear because they're perfectly lined up. If you're missing a piece, it's usually attached either to the back of the die. And if that happens, by the way, like, yes, you can use your pokey tool and poke them. I'll be honest, I just bounce my dies and then they pop right out from the back, right? But yes, they do have little holes where you can use your pokey tool, your pick, and pop those out. Oh, I guess I could have laminated something too. I'm not sure. I'll be like, have all of my dies in one place. I hate the hunting method. Yes, I thought I. Uh-oh, Donnie's missing them. Oh no. Oh, okay, so you guys are talking about how you store your dice. Perfect. Okay, we're not throwing these away. No way, Jose, because we're going to save these. Yes, I have a purpose for these, okay? So we're going to take these. We're going to put these off to the side. Let's see, there. I'm going to put them there for now. And what we have now is a perfectly lined up front and back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to round off those corners, okay? Let me go medium. Again, if anybody needs more time, if I'm going too fast, because I know what it's like. When you've done something multiple times, you're faster at it. And make sure you're, again, lining them up, right? Yeah, we're good. Even though you're thinking, well, I'm doing it, you know, we're all doing the same thing. No. I know what it's like, because you're like measuring twice and making sure, and then finding washi tape. And so if I need to slow down, again, we don't have a set time for what we're doing today. We can take our time. Hey, Wendy. All right, so now we've got our perfectly aligned front and back, and we have our corners rounded. And the reason why I did that is because these inner corners are rounded, so it just makes sense. It looks prettier, but you can leave them straight, you know. Again, work with what you've got. All right, we're good. I don't see anybody saying hold, so I'm going to move on. Okay, so now we're going to ink. We're going to ink up the inside of the, where's my plate? I just use a plate because I hate the little crumbles from the thing. Now this is black, so I don't have to ink that up at all, right? Unless I had a white core. But we are going to ink up the inside of our frame, especially because guess what? Once we've assembled this, there is no way to get in here. I think I like black. Nah, we'll just stay with what we've got. I would have broken out the black ink, but that's fine. Oh, didn't I have my graphic 45 right next to me? Hello. Okay. So ink up your windows on the inside. Like I said, later on, there's no way to get to them. So if you don't do it now, it's like speak now or forever hold your peace, because it's not happening later. I think I finally killed my my walnut stain. Good thing a new color's coming out. I mean, I can always refill it, right? But I think it's finally met its maker. I'm not getting much of anything in there, but at least I don't see the white core anymore, which is kind of cool, right? So if you guys are wondering why, if you look at this right here, see the white core versus here, don't look at my nails, versus here where I don't see the white core. So, and while we're here, why not? We can always touch this up later, but let's ink it up. We're here. And again, if you do not have a black back, I just happen to pick black, do make sure that you ink that up as well, because it will show through the window, okay? And if you are using a like cream or white or scrap piece of paper, whatever, you might even want to go deeper on your inking. So what do I mean by that? Don't just ink up the edges, kind of come all the way a little bit in here, because if you, when you glue, if it doesn't line up perfect, you see, you might see 1/8 of an inch. And if you've only inked up here, then you still be able to see that. So be kind of generous on that inside when it comes to your inking, okay? Especially, again, if you're not using a dark color, be generous. But this is a great project for scraps, guys, because you can get rid of all those little bits and pieces you have, and even ugly papers. You can make them go bye-bye and make them beautiful. Okay, are we good? I know, right? The more I tell them not to look, the more they look. So I broke another one, by the way. This is a crisis now. It is a full-on crisis. Like, I think I need, I looked on Amazon and I ordered a product because you know how this one broke? This one broke last night. Look, the whole chunk is missing and it hurts. So now both of these are in horrible pain and they're all just snapping. They're just like snapping. So I found a product on Amazon that apparently everybody recommends. to help with it. And everyone is saying the same thing, which is, I had acrylic nails for years and I took them off and oh my God, the damage is horrible. So yeah, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Bad acrylic nails. Okay. Now we're going to need a 1.5 inch wide strip. Okay. And we're going to fold that in half so that we can use our tab punch. So most of you have some kind of tab punch. Most of you have maybe a, like I said, the whale tail, or you're going to jimmy rig something with what you've got. Excellent. Listen, worst comes to worst. You've got your little pieces. We are going to need this for something else, but if you have extras, you can use that, but don't use it for this purpose unless you cut some extra ones. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get a piece of paper on here. Again, I am just going to cut like a 2-inch strip. That's all. I just need a little scrap. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to first kind of make the paper behave by doing this. Just kind of, start working those fibers. And then we're going to come in, rocking it even more, getting it closer and closer. This is how you avoid getting those ugly wrinkles, by the way. Iron pills. I can't. Hey, Marbella, I can't. I hate iron. It actually makes me throw up. I couldn't even have iron when I was pregnant. They had to give me shots and baby gummy supplements because I couldn't drink the prenatal vitamins. If I smell iron or taste iron, I will throw up. It's awful. So now I'm going to pinch these two. You could use a scoreboard, but honestly, this is so easy. All I'm doing is going around and pinching that in half like so. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You could use your bone folder if you want to create a nice strong crease. And all we need is one. So all I'm going to do is bring this in here. The part that's connected is what's going to go here at the top. I'm going to leave a little bit, you guys have seen this a million times, a little bit of space, and then pop it out. And I can do more later, obviously. I'm not going to do them now. We're just working on a prototype. So now I have a double-sided tab, and we're going to ink it up, just like what we just did. I'll take hair, skin, and nails. What is that? A product? It's not a matter of vanity now. It is a crisis. Like, I actually considered going back to put on the acrylics because it hurts. They're breaking, and they're breaking from all the way inside. Yeah. I don't think I'll do acrylic anymore. Seriously, I've done it my whole life, pretty much since like my 20s. No, 30s. I think I'm done with acrylics for life. Once I get these nails healthy, it will never happen again. That hurts. I will still get a mani. Don't get me wrong. I want a mani and all that stuff, but no. That just, it ruined my nails. And I'm old now. Like, my nails can't handle that kind of stress. When I was young, I guess they could, but now I'm old. Okay. Next, we're going to need some acetate. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's there. And all you need is a little piece. 2x3 will do. So I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to sit here and give you guys time to do it. All you need to do is grab your acetate. And like I said, cut a 2x3. I just don't want to cut another one because guess what? I have way too many already done. So why cut another one, right? You guys know how to cut a little piece of acetate. Okay, so I'll wait for you. I know I read chat. It's a supplement. Okay. I have hopes, Ori. People say that it took like 2 years, but they got their nails back. Hey, Carrie. I'm willing to write it out. I really am. I just don't ever want to do that again. That was awful. It hurts. Okay. When you have your acetate cut, when you have your tab done and your acetate done, will you guys give me a thumbs up or say done so I know to move on to the next step? Yay, Dawn. Awesome. See, even if it's one thing you walk away in a class, even if you're like, oh, that's interesting, or hey, that gives me an idea. Whatever it is, it's always a plus. We walked away with something, even if it's sometimes just hanging out with friends and crafting together, because it's more fun to craft together. Kelly is done. Hey, Kelly, did I say hi? I know, Ori. I know. I hear you. Okay, Cheryl's good. Hey, Cheryl. I don't know if I said hi. I'm sorry. Okay. Anybody else? Does anybody need more time? If you need more time, say wait. Hey, Kat. Well, you're welcome to catch up if you want to just take a break. All we've done so far, first of all, was a lot of prepping and talking, right? Perfect. Thank you, Barbara. Thanks, Sateria. All we've done is cut out our frames and our tab. And I'm sorry, and a piece of acetate. Let me put it on the table so we don't forget. Okay, we're cool? I think we're good. I don't see anyone saying, give me more time. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and glue our acetate window to the cardstock. Okay, so, and it doesn't matter, honestly. If you want to go this way and glue it to this, do that. If you want to glue it to this, do that. There is no right or wrong. And I got fingerprints. Check yours. Make sure you don't have fingerprints everywhere like I do. I'm sure nobody needs a specimen slide with my fingerprints unless they're going to try and run a background check. All right, we're going to use our Cosmic Shimmer glue for that. You don't want to get too close to your edge. If you get very close to your edge, you're going to get glue that's going to ooze out onto your window, and that is not very pretty. So make sure that you kind of come in, and I'm glad I'm working on black because you can really see the glue. Come in like this. Come on, glue. I don't want to squeeze hard and then have it go everywhere, right? I'm trying to be gentle. I'm trying to be kind. All right. A little bit goes a long way, guys. We're not building a box that's going to get tons of use, right? We're just putting a little piece of acetate, which is going to be sandwiched in between two pieces of paper as well. So like so, see? And it's going to dry clear, but I don't care. Like Cosmic, so that you know, Cosmic Shimmer will disappear and it will turn clear. So I won't be able to see any of that. But even if I was going to be able to see some of that, I wouldn't so much care. Why? Because we're not going to see any of this at all. Put those there so I don't lose. Again, I have no nails. I can't pick up anything. This is going to get sandwiched here, see? So you won't be able to see anything at all. Question. Can Christmas be a stretch for winter? No. If that's your interpretation of winter, I give you guys total freedom. I tell you, if your interpretation of winter is a bunch of gears and then some snow on the bottom, sounds good to me. You guys are the artists. You interpret any which way you like. I'm good. What else? I think it works. Yeah, there you go. See, they're saying it works. I say it works. I have 3 workstations now. Wow. Ooh, you go, Kat. Beautiful. Okay, now we have I hear that. So now we're going to go ahead and grab a piece of scrap paper and we're going to cut a 1.5 by 1 3/4 inch. Okay. Now I'm giving you an approximate because that's what I have here, right? You might want a bigger one. You might want a smaller one. So you do you. Here, I'll show you. I have some that are shorter, some that are longer. See, these are just scraps. So this one, can you guys see it? Should I bring it up? Hang on. See, this one is short and stubby. This one is long and skinny. This one is much longer, almost the full size of the card. Again, no rules. What do you think looks good? That's my question for you. What do you like? So let's go ahead and cut a little scrap. Again, scraps, scraps, scraps. This is all about the scraps. Clean up that scrap pile. Actually, I'm going to use the same one right here because I can. So again, a 1/2 inch, thereabouts. Thereabouts. It's not an exact science. Actually, I think that's too wide. I'm going to go even thinner. Okay. And then we're going to go 1 3/4, or again, whatever you think looks good. 1 1/2, 1 1/8. I don't know. Actually, I think that's kind of long. I'm going to go, wait, what did I say? No wonder. 1 3/4. Maddie can't use her guillotine. You do you. Exactly. Thank you. I love it. You do you. Look at it. Do you like it? I want mine thinner. I'm going to go thinner. Yeah, there you go. I like it. I like it. Do you like yours? Awesome. If so, grab your corner rounder. Again, optional. You don't have to. Grab your corner rounder and round away. By the way, did I tell you we're getting these in different colors? I'm hoping for a pink. I'm praying there's a pink one coming because I want it. I want a pink. I want a pink. Okay. I want everything pink, right? Oh, what did I do to this corner? There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to ink it up. Ink, ink, ink. If you want it grungier, go deeper. If you want it soft, or if you want to ink in blue, pink, whatever you want to ink in, right? Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. If you have a stamping block, if you want to use a MISTI, if you want to use the lid from your ink pad, you do that. I'm going to use my We Are Memory Keepers, and don't mind all the stuff. I have double-sided tape on here. And that's probably why I don't have good nails. My We Are Memory Keeper stamping platform. So I'm sure you've seen these because even Julie she's upstairs. She was eating. So I guess she's on the TV probably watching. Although I haven't seen her say hi. In chat. Julie was showing this off on her channel. So of course it's really neat because you can position your stamp and then stamp, lift. If it doesn't work, put it back in. The little pegs guide it so you can keep stamping on the same place, etc., etc. I'm going to use it without the platform right now. So it's got dual use. It's also free flowing, so I can stamp wherever I want. So for example, you just grab a scratch piece of paper so you guys can see it well on screen. Oh, I can't pick anything up. Okay, so I can actually put my stamp on here. Oh, I'm so excited. Look how many choices. What did we say? There were like 35 different stamps on here. We stopped counting. Oh, look at that. Like number 1911 is perfect. Or this one, all these numbers. I'm sorry, I'm just looking and not showing you. I like that one. That one's cool. I like that one. I like quite. Oh, look at this one with the little dashes. It really looks like I numbered the specimen, or this one. I love the numbers, but there's lots of words too. So we could use, and dates. Like this one says Paris, 11 August 1823. So super cool. Like we got that and dated it. There's two different numbers, so I can even do the little number and then pick my own number. Let's do, well, actually we can put it like this and see. Ha ha ha. Boulangerie, no. No, we don't need bakery and pastries. That'd be kind of weird, unless I did a specimen slide with some chocolate. I don't know. Oh, this one's cool. Let's do this one just so we can move on. Pick your favorite. Pick whatever one you like. I'm going to put it on there for just now so I can pick it up. It doesn't matter where I put it, because all I'm going to do is I'm going to put my, again, this has got the little shock absorbent little pegs. I'm just going to put it anywhere. It doesn't matter where, and press down. Okay. Now it's stuck onto that. I'm going to ink up my stamp. I'm going to actually first, because it's not primed, it's a brand new stamp, I'm going to press down and try it on my scrap. It's perfect. It's now primed. What did Eddie say? I know. These are amazing. Like this was in the last set of workshops that I took. This was demoed and I was like, oh, I mean, every time, yeah, we learn new things. I'm going to move this down, guys, so I don't put my head in on screen, but can you still see it? All I'm doing is I'm kind of lining it up. See, I can go anywhere I want with this baby. So it doesn't matter where my paper is. I'm lining it up, and then I'm going to press down and release. And we have our perfect little label. Beautiful. And then I'm going to clean my stamp. Yeah, this thing is the bomb. It's small too. You know, I have a Misty, by the way. I have a Misty, a Studio Light. I even have the 12 by 12 Misty. Okay. I have all those tools. This is probably the one I've used the most, because it's just, it sits here and it's convenient. It's not too small. It's not huge where I can't keep it in my space, right? And I just love the feature that I can move it around as I see fit. So definitely an amazing tool. Oh, oops. Put my stamp back so I don't lose it. Off to the side it goes, because we're only going to be working on one slide today. Now, again, I am not labeling my tabs. If you know that you want to label your tabs, by all means do so. I'm leaving my blank because I don't know if I want to put, you know, January, February, March, April, May, June, you know, and do it that way, or maybe somebody's name, or maybe if I'm going to use it in a journal, I'm going to write ideas, then product on the next tab, classes, you know, that kind of thing. So if you're not a good stamper, this is going to be your lifesaver. This is your best friend. It's out of stock right now. This is called the We Are Memory Keepers mini stamping platform. If you go to our website, it's out of stock. I think it's still out of stock. And that's because of the manufacturer, not because of us. But I think I saw an estimated date of, I don't remember, sometime this month. So fingers crossed, they should be here 2 weeks, I'm guessing. But yeah, you guys want, if you want me to add you to the wait list, let me know. And then I will do that. Oh, just like Nettie just did. You got it. Let me go ahead and make a sticky on it. Yeah, just like the tab punch, we sold out really quick on the whale tail. So I ordered 40. So I'm doing the same thing with this. I'm using like a master case because this thing is amazing. So we are mini stamping. And I don't remember. Go check out the online store. Kat, tell me how much it is. Stamping platform. if you need to know that. But yes, I will put you on the wait list. So that way when they come in, you guys will get dips. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, so again, if you're gonna, and I gave you plenty of time, if you're gonna label this, label it. I'm gonna leave mine blank just because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, okay? All right, now we talk about stickers. You ready? Okay, so, I still have some of these stickers left. Again, I showed you a plethora, I mean a ridiculous amount of acetate stickers, mushrooms, wildflowers. Guys, what on earth did we not see? Somebody tell me what we did not see, because we saw it all. I also found this one today. Now, it's not a specimen slide, but it's pretty stinking cool. So I don't know. It's got like, here's what I was thinking. I'll show you what I mean. Maybe I'm just crazy. When I got mine, it came in a 2-pack. LOL, I only used one. Maddie, please put me on the wait list for the mini. Sure, you got it, Cheryl. Can do. Okay. Thank you, Kelly. There, and it's $13.75 in case anybody wanted to know. This is a new set that I hadn't seen yet. So, but I saw that it had like some really cool, like, see these clips? See these? I mean, it's got all kinds of stuff. It's got like journals. Oh my God. Did we not just do these journals last night? We just did these journals last night, guys. The actual real journal. It's hysterical. So it's got different clips. And I thought, wouldn't that also be fun to have like, where's a specimen slide? I don't know. I'm just thinking to have like a little clip, maybe holding the flower itself. That would be super stinking cute, right? So anyway, look around for what you've got. Look around your stash and see what you can come up with or what you've gotten from us, right? Because you might have a totally different set. But this one's, oh my God, it's got clothespins. That's so funny. We just did these. Is that funny? Oh, look at this. Okay, that's stinking cool. This one reminds me of the Stamperia Vintage Library. And you know what I'm also thinking? The brand new Ciao Bella, Ori. So I don't know if you guys saw the post that Ori shared in the Facebook group, but the new Ciao Bella lines have been announced. And one of them is, remind me, Ori, it was what? Wizard Academy? What is it called? Needless to say, my family went berserk because it's like a Harry Potter inspired. Should we do a butterfly? We haven't done any butterflies. So I could do a mushroom. I could do mushrooms. Or I can do, yeah, the Cinderella. Did you see it? Wizard Academy. Oh my Lanta. I need like 50 pads. I need like 5 for me, 5 for Madison, 5 for Michael. I'm like, fine, Ciao Bella, just take all the money I ever made. Just take it. We don't need to eat. It's all good. Ooh, what about dragonflies? We could do dragonflies. Which ones are you guys doing? Tell me in chat. I want to know what you're picking. Here's some more wildflowers. I'm just going through the stash. Purple flowers, pink flowers, the big ones, yellow flowers, yellow butterflies, multicolor pink butterflies. This is the last pack of this. Maybe I should do this one. I don't know. Let's go with this. Cinderella is Midnight Spell. Oh my goodness. Maddie, you need to get some glass shoes for Cinderella. Okay, let's talk, Corey. Okay, so are we ready? Ready? All right, so I've got dragonflies, I have mushrooms. Now, do not forget that, like I said, your slides do not have to go this way or that way. That's too funny. I just realized Ori was working with dragonflies today, and I already forgot the name of a darn thing in Spanish. I was going to try and commit it to brain, but it's a hard word. Oh, yeah, look. Dragonflies. Oh, I'm doing that backwards. Sorry. Dragonflies. Dragonflies are cool. I want a more colorful one. Oh, look at the pink one. And then again, it also depends on your frame, right? You might want, there's a purple one. See, that's kind of tiny. But if you have something with bigger wingspans like this, turn your slide over and go this way. And then just have them from this side, right? So, or look at this one. That is gorgeous. Oh, la, 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 la. But see, now my text would be, I didn't cut it to go horizontal. Not that I really care if my text is going sideways, but I don't think I have enough room for my tab. Well, let's see. No, because then I have to have enough room for this here, and then this should have been on this side. So just kind of keep that in mind if you're going to want to go horizontal. Maybe when you're die cutting your bases, cut a few. Actually, I did. What am I saying? I did cut some that were, see? I did cut some that were meant to, well, I could use that one, or I could use, Oh, that's so pretty. This one's got music notes. I don't want to use, well, no, I want to keep that side. Hang on. I could use, we could use this one. Can we? Could we? Or this one. Let's see. This one will work too. Where's my little label? So if you want to go horizontal, we could go this way. And then we can use that dragonfly. Or I could use this one. See how I keep them clipped? Because if you mix and match them, good gravy trying to find them. Now you could number them on the back like 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. Because if you mix them up, it's not going to be pretty later on to try and match them up. See, we could do that. Okay, let's move on. I'm getting sidetracked. All right, everybody is caught up, so I'm sure you guys are you've already found what you want to work with. I have not, so let me do one more looky over here on the mushrooms. And then I promise I'll just pick whatever and go. We don't have much longer to go anyway. We're doing great. You guys are doing awesome. Let's do a mushroom one because we don't have one. I think so. Okay, there it is. I'm not even going to look anymore. Mushroom it is. Mushroom it is. What did you guys pick? You didn't tell me. What did you guys pick? Did you tell me? What a who? Oh, that's that word. Oh, no. Yeah. Again, I need it phonetically. I would butcher that. I don't think anybody told me what they were using. A flower? A fern? Ooh, a fern. That's cool. And a flower. Yes. Okay, now I promised you a trick on the acetate because if you're like me and sometimes you just want to throw your stickers out the window because you can't take it anymore. Very simple. 2 plain pieces of of tape. Just Scotch tape or whatever tape. Put one little piece in the front. Hold it. Put the other piece on the back and pull. And look, like butter. In 2 seconds, the back is off. You save your tape. You keep reusing it and reusing it and reusing it. Take it off your acetate. You could throw that out. Take it off your front, nice and gentle like. And if you don't have any nails, it might be a struggle. Thank goodness for hook tools. Ta-da. And I do save my tape like so. I just stick it on there and I stick it on there because I'm always reusing it. Okay. And now we just kind of place it where we want. Again, making sure that your bottom is your bottom, your top is your top, right? I'm going to make sure my mushrooms are grounded so they're not just floating up in the air randomly. Okay. And then rub them in really well. If you have some kind of a cloth so you're not leaving smudges everywhere, that's even better. Try and get rid of any bubbles that you have gently, okay? They're usually pretty easy though. Like there's no bubble, you know? Like if you see something like up there, I see, I'm just going to come in and rub it a little bit and voila. That's it. As simple as that. We have now gotten our gorgeous stickers on there. And then we are going to insert our small paper clip between the two frames. So get your small paper clip and you're going to insert this into the two frames. Leave the longer one on the outside. So of course, paper clips have a short end and a long end. You're going to do the short end tucked in on the inside. And then the long one is going to be on the back. Make sure it's straight, like, you know, like kind of look down here. Make sure it's nice and straight on there. Okay, everybody there with me? And then we're going to glue our frames together. Now, you can do double acetate. Somebody had asked me about that during the live. If you want to frame your sticker before you do this next step, if you want to frame your sticker in between two, it does make it sturdier. It does help the sticker kind of disappear even more by double framing it. So all I'm doing is grabbing another piece of acetate, putting it on top. It is kind of a waste because it looks pretty the way it is. It works. But if you want to, actually, you know what? Let me do it now so that you guys can see it done. You can double frame it. Again, removing my fingerprints from there. So then the sticker is going to be sandwiched in between the two. And again, since we're using our acetate acrylic glue, it will adhere beautifully to each other. Clean the inside. Adhere the other panel. Yeah, they're stickers. But by gluing it in between, by adding the two layers, by sandwiching it, Donna, it makes the window thicker. So the window is not as, as flimsy. I mean, this is not flimsy because it's good acetate. If you go thicker acetate, it's even better, right? This is mid-grade. But if you do two layers, it makes it super sturdy. Plus, it really helps to make that acetate sticker disappear. Okay. All right. I'm going to put my other one back on. Again, small on the inside, large on the outside, making sure that you are straight and also making sure that you're placing it on the right hand side because it's going to slide this way onto your book page, correct? Like if you need to grab a piece of paper, test it before the next step. Make sure you have it facing the right direction, okay? All right. Then we are going to go ahead and sandwich that just like that in between by gluing it down, okay? I'm using SACs glue, Spectrum Art Creations glue. It comes with its own little brush in the bottle, so you don't have to dirty a brush or anything, and it stays there. So it's ready for use and ready for travel. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3. We adhere the inside. Make sure you have good coverage on that paper clip, okay? I'm going to press down really well on that paper clip. We don't want it to come off. So I'm kind of pinching above, below, around, on the side. You sounded like you were working on something. Is Madison here? I didn't see her. I don't even hear her upstairs. I didn't see it. Okay. Oh, there she is. Hey, princess. You're watching upstairs? Cool. Okay. And then while we're at it, we can just go ahead and add our label as well, since we're already here and the glue is ready. Let's just put our little label on to the bottom, like so. So cute. Oh my goodness, so stinking adorable, right? Give this enough time to dry. I don't know why not. Yeah. What is the question? Could you use the paper clip at the top also? Yeah, sure. Yes, this way. Yeah, totally. I don't see why not. Absolutely. Good question. So Kim's question, I know, because somebody might be watching the replay. Kim's question was, couldn't this pretend that this is going to get sandwiched in between the two slides and not here in the front? Couldn't it be done this way so that you slide in from the top like so? Most definitely, right? So just make sure you sandwich that paper clip up here instead of on the bottom. And you could also do it this way on the top. I mean, either way. Yes, exactly. Any which way you like, paper clip it. Yes, ma'am. Exactly. You can come at it from any angle. Well, except for that's not to say you couldn't put it on this side, and then instead of going in on this page this way, it would come in this way. So yeah, you can literally come at it from any angle. Yes. And hi, Lisa, by the way. It looks good with the mushroom, right? It's so cute. Okay, where were we? Sorry, I got sidetracked. We did the paper clip. We have now glued on the front cover. We are going to do our tab while we're at it. And what else? Okay, let's continue to work on this beauty right here. So let's do this. Oh, whatever. I'll just use this. Whatever's closest. Now, of course, I just went ahead and closed my glue. So to do this, I glue the bottom half first, only the bottom. And I kind of sit here. And again, up, down, side, or you going this way, whatever works for you. There's no specific measurement. You can center it if you want to use your ruler and center it, that way. And then I kind of lightly close it just to see that I'm not like all cockeyed. But I usually use these little humps right here on either side to ensure that I'm pretty leveled. And that looks really good to me. So once I've done that, I open it back up. And now I go ahead and adhere the rest of it. And that's another good tip for making sure that you're on straight before fully committing to all of that glue. Again, I kind of went a little heavy there, but you won't be able to see it. It'll dry clear. Plus, we don't get to see the back anyway. Okay, so far we are here. Everybody with me? We've done the tab, we've done the bottom label, we've sandwiched it in between. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to punch our hole. Word to the wise. Ready? I'm going to show you. Why am I telling you that? I purposely saved it to show you. I hope I didn't lose it. Let's put those there. This one's so cute with the little wooden butterfly. Oh my goodness. You guys see it? It's a little wooden butterfly. Totally adorbs. But here we go. Okay. Yes, sir. Finito? Encantado? Merci beaucoup. Mercy buckets. Look, I got too close to my edge. Wah, 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 and I punched it. Now, if you're thinking, well, I cannot believe you just ruined it. It's not ruined. It's paper crafting. Nothing is ever ruined. So I don't even have to do that. But all I have to do is come back in and, layer it again. And I have my perfect little tab. Nobody would be the wiser. And it's nice and super strong now, baby. So, if that happens, do not freak. That's what I'm going to try and tell you. However, because it does happen, we're going to go ahead and try and preempt that happening. No, we do not decorate the back at all. You won't see the back whatsoever. But we are doing something else going on. There's a whole nother twist to it. This is not the only twist. We're going to do something else. Oh, thanks, Kat. Kat's just being mean. She's over there stuffing her face and telling us about it. Friends share. So why am I telling you that? Please don't do what Maddie did. When it comes to, and if you want to use an eyelid to gauge, here's another good tip. Place your eyelid down. See where you want it. And then put a little tick, right? So all I did was, So all I did was, in case you missed it, was I put my eyelid down and I move it around to where I decide I want it. And when I'm happy with where I want it, I know I have enough room here. I've got enough room here. Not too much, but some. Then I can go ahead and punch. Where's my crocodile? I showed it to you guys. Who took the crocodile? Oh, here we go. I'm using the larger of the holes. Again, it depends on what size eyelet you're using. There we go. Now, another tip is sometimes your hole will tend to be like a little tighter than your grommets. Grab your pencil and simply push down a little bit. Don't go crazy. Just kind of work that paper a little bit. Stretch it. And then your eyelet should slide in perfect. See? Maddie, we have to do a Florida craft retreat. I know, Kat. We just need to get it together. And can you imagine how fun it would be to have a table full, like buckets of, little buckets of just different fireflies, butterflies, mushrooms, flowers, and just different dangles, and just papers, and everyone just go to town and just chit chat, sit there eating, munching, crafting. Oh, it would be so fun. Okay, then we use the eyelet setter and we're going to press down. I do not use the little reinforcer backs. I never do. I just never do. But you can if you wanted to do that, right? Totally could. So now we have our eyelet in place. Everyone pretty much knows how to do that. Okay, now remember how I told you we had our little rectangles left over and we were not going to let those go to waste? So let me show you what happened when I was making my prototypes for this. I was like, oh, that is so stinking cute. I mean, we still have to put a chain and stuff on it, but okay. Besides that, I was like, oh my gosh, that is adorable. It's adorable there. It's adorable here. Oh, I didn't push it all the way. It's adorable here, right? I love it. If we have the little, like these right here that have the chains hanging, it's going to be even more adorable when we're all said and done. Let me push that one in so you see. Right? I mean, like, how stinking adorable is that? It's just gorgeous, right? But then, oh, here, moral to my story. Then I went like this, and needless to say, I was underwhelmed. I was like, wow, ugly. So then, of course, you all know I've done hidden paper clips before on multiple videos and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, I could do that. I know how to do a hidden paper clip. But then I realized that when we use our die, guess what? We get these gorgeous, already cut back and front pieces. So then I thought, well, wait a minute. Look, we have a way to actually hide that paper clip if we want to, right? So that's when I was like, huh. And then I thought, wait, I'm sorry, the other way around. Because you can cut these down, guys, if you want to, but why? Check this out. When you do it this way, you put the decorative paper on that side. Again, you could use something decorative on this side, or we can use a little label. Let me get another. I've done a whole bunch, as you can tell. Look, see, we don't throw anything away. Get another little decorative one if we want to, one that matches. How's that? And we can glue this on. And now when you look through the window, you even get like a little 3D backdrop. How stinking awesome is that? Seriously, right? And then on this side now, we've got a whole little label. That's, such a cool twist. We have a label here. Let's close it. So all you do to do this is you're going to grab your, and again, nothing says you cannot come down. Remember, these two pages do not interact with one another. So you can even come down more. So you have the paper clip in the center. You're going to be generous. You're going to be generous on your glue. So make sure you get all up in here around the clip. You want to have good adhesion. You want to have good also all the way around here. I'm not saying put gobs of it, but I'm saying don't be stingy, because this is going to become now your paper clip, right? And all we're doing is using the scraps. Nothing has gone to waste. And then we're going to put the other one on and sandwich that. Make sure we pinch, pinch, pinch. Make sure that paper clip gets really well adhered in there. I know, awesome, right? Pretty cool. Okay, just like that, pinch. Make sure I'm lined up, pinch some more. I just want to make sure I really get that paper clip in there, okay? Okay. I think we're glued. That's why I'm using this, because that's like instant bond, right? It's like super quick. So now we have a really pretty back if we want to use it like this. But once we put this in place, you won't even be able to see any of that. Now we have a little hidden paper clip. Works the exact same way on the front, right? Gorgeous mushrooms. But the back now, look, it's not ugly anymore. And now we have a tuck spot. So when we have, who's got a tag somewhere that I can use? Which one of you has a tag? Oh, here we go. Now you have a gorgeous little tuck spot. Check that out. Oh, and I forgot to ink this up. Oops, we were supposed to ink that up beforehand, but that's okay. Again, prototype. So now we have a super cool little tuck spot. And on top of that, we can even add, since we have our stamps out and whatnot, right? I don't think I have any more that are stamped. We can even add a little sentiment or another little label, or, whatever it is that we want to do. So we now have a double-sided specimen slide with a tuck spot using the scraps that we already had at hand from the exact same cutouts that we did. Because when you cut out this piece, it's going to cut out that, right? Actually, the 2 layers for you. So, and again, you know what? I just remembered we could have used this one, because you can't see that backing at all anyway. So this could have been the scrap. It didn't have to be decorative. And this could have been the decorative. Make sense? Hello? What are we talking about? Not sure. I think Nadine had a question. Sorry, I'm reading. I don't see it. Sorry, Nadine. If I missed your question, let me know. Okay, cool. So that is as simple as that. Does anybody have any questions? Other than that, of course, you're going to need some chain, and you're going to need some jump rings. And I think most of you know how to do all of that. Oh, sorry, Nadine. The paper clip, sure, I'll do it again, just so you can see it. So the next thing to do is you're going to use your jump rings to attach a jump ring. Then you decide how long of a chain you would like, right? Or if you do not have chain, use twine, use whatever you have at hand, and then another jump ring on the bottom, and then you can decide on what kind of charm you want to hang from the bottom, whether like this one is a key, this one is a nib, this one, like I said, was a cute little butterfly, a little wooden butterfly I had in the stash, and I thought butterfly flowers too cool. So yeah, just go ahead and use your chain and attach a chain and then hang from there. So let me do the paper clip thing again, and then you guys, Nadine, can take a look at that. And then if you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask them. All right. So here we go, Miss Nadine. So let me find one that is not done yet. Let's use, where's that pink one? Of course, I'm going to go for pink. You know that, right? Let's do a pink one again. So again, and maybe this one will do, should we do a side one? Let's do a side one. We could do this one as a side, I think. Nah, we'll keep it this way. Those flowers are too pretty. I'm like, I can't decide. Okay, so I'm going to start from here. So all I'm going to do is once again add my acetate. Again, whether you're doing it single or double. So I'm just picking it up from this point. Oh, I used the wrong glue. Of course I did. One second. Okay. Oops, a little too much. We don't want to get any glue on the acetate. Okay. And again, once you've done this prototype, you can do these assembly style, because now you know the tools you need, right? So like I did, get a little, a bunch of little acetates cut out, get a bunch of bases cut out, get a bunch of, your stickers, that kind of thing. And then a bunch of your tabs, do quite a few of them, do a few labels, have it all ready, and paper clips. And then you just go, assembly style. You can make a bunch of them. Okay, let's use a dragonfly, because we haven't used a dragonfly yet. Will this one stand out enough? No, it's too much like the paper. Let's find something with some pop, like this teal one. Yeah, okay. Same thing, repeat, right? Tape, pull, tape, pull. Why are you being stubborn? Oh heavens, now I've jinxed myself. Tape, pull. Oh, no. Come on, dragonfly. What is the matter with you? Stick. There. Not anywhere else. You might want to have a little clean cloth at hand. Okay. Now at this point, Nadine, is where we're going to stop, right? We're going to stop right here. We're going to grab our paper clip. Now again, we haven't glued the front on at all. Like we haven't done anything with that. We're going to grab our paper clip and we're going to put the smaller piece, the smaller loopy, on the inside, the larger one on the outside. So I'll show you. This is the back, right? You can see this is the inside where it's ugly. It's got all the glue, all that good stuff, right? And then we're going to grab this and we're going to sandwich that in between the two. Okay. Does that make sense, Nadine? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay. So then once that's done, and again, it's easier once you put the paper clip, it kind of does create a little bulk here. So you don't want to be messing with that, right? So I always attach my labels before I use, do I have any, come on, stamp that are smaller? No, I can stamp one real quick. These are just a little too long. I don't have any. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I found one. That was already stamped. And again, you can stamp a bunch. You have your stamp platform out. You have your ink out. Just do them assembly style. Do a whole bunch of these. And then you can just kind of put them together. So I like to put this stuff on first. So I'm not having to fight with it with the paper clip in place. Is that centered? Yes. All right, like that. Then I'm going to add glue everywhere. I'm going to do it to this side so you can see it better. But I'm definitely going to be deliberately generous around the paper clip because I don't want that paper clip to go anywhere, right? After this is glued, I should have used the SACs glue. I'm not fond of this for this reason, but that's okay. I'll wipe some of it off. Okay. Then you're going to put your front cover on. And now that paper clip is going to be held securely in place, sandwiched in between those two layers. But you do want to pinch, pinch, pinch. You want to make sure that that paper adheres, right, all the way around that paper clip. Oh, hi, Abril. I think I missed Abril. Do you sell the spools of chain? No, but I can bring them in. Sure, of course. You guys know anything you need, we can bring it for you, right? So if you need anything, by all means, just let me know. Okay, now this is where you look at the back. It doesn't matter what this back looks like because you can't see it. And you're thinking, well, yeah, that's kind of cool. But once I put that paper clip in place, oh, actually, there's birds up here. Let's put it with the birds. How cute, right? For a background. It looks great on the front, but the back is just underwhelming to say the least. So that's where we came in with the fact that we can use the exact same scraps that we have from the same die. So when you do your die cutting, you're going to get these extra pieces. Since you have them, why not use them? So we'll use those two. Actually, this is pink. Let's go with that. Again, it doesn't matter. The fronts and backs don't have to match because you can't see them at all anyway, if they match or not. Then you're going to take your uglier piece and you're going to slide it here in the back like so. So now you're clipping that scrap piece of paper, right? And then, Maddie, I need a new brain. Can you get, oh, you do not. Your brain is lovely. I wish I could be your age and as sharp as you are, Auntie. Are you kidding me? I pray that every day. Please, Lord, let me get to an old age, but with all my facilities, all my capacities, all my thoughts, all my memories. I want to be, a good contributor to society, So you're kidding me, right? I wish I could be like you when I grow up. Okay, plenty of adhesive because you do need to make sure that that paper clip doesn't go anywhere in the future. Again, they're always going to line up because these are cut with a die, so they're always going to be perfectly aligned. We're going to pinch, pinch, pinch. Make sure that paper clip gets sandwiched there in between. Bladder control. All right. And that's it. Once you've done that, that is now a hidden paper clip. It still has the same function, but now it looks pretty on both sides. So it looks super pretty on this side, win, and it looks great on that side, win, and now it can be used as a tuck spot, triple win. See? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, guys. Does anybody else have any questions for me whatsoever? And then, of course, this one's missing its tab as well. So I will do that while we're waiting here. Don't worry about what's showing in the back because you won't be able to see that once you clip it. So it doesn't really matter. Thank you, Annette. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kat. Thanks, Dawn. Yeah, I figured this would be a fun project that everyone can make. And again, you can improvise the supplies. If you don't have any something and you need it, let me know. But other than that, use what you've got because these are super easy to make. When it comes to the tabs, make sure you do ink up front and back because yes, that you will see from both ends. Uh-oh, my phone's ringing. Where's my phone ringing? Who is calling me? Oh, that's Madison's appointment. Give me 1 second, guys. I have to confirm her oral surgery follow-up. Okay, appointment confirmed. Thanks, guys, for waiting patiently. The dimension of the hole. Of which hole? Of the window? The window. We talked about that in the beginning, Miss Nadine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what size do you want it to be. I'll give you my measurements, but what I don't want you to do is like stressed out. Number one, if you're getting the die set, it's going to cut that window for you, so it doesn't matter. It's going to automatically be done. But if you're doing the template, which by the way, if you go back to the beginning, I did walk you through how to create a template, and so you can make your own kind of thing. But the whole depends on what size do you want it to be. The only rule that matters is that you need enough of a frame to create stability. Okay, if you make it super thin, this is just going to be all flimsy and ugly, right? And that's why you also need really good, strong, thick paper because you don't have but a skinny frame going all the way around. So you need something nice and sturdy, as well as your acetate will help to give that stability, right? So, but I'll measure mine and then, you can kind of gauge from there. But we talked about in the beginning that it could be smaller, it could be taller and skinnier. The only thing that matters is do not go so wide that you do not leave enough for you'll notice that all of my holes are shifted up, right? And a little to the left because I'm doing my slides this way. So they're narrower at the top, wider on the bottom because I want a place to put my label. And then I shift it like a smidge over. You can't really see it. It's the hair. But because I'm putting this here, I wanted to shift it just a little bit that way. But you see, you can't tell once I adhere it all together, okay? But the size of Okay, now who took my ruler? I have my eyes on Kelly. I think it was Kelly. Kelly, where's my ruler? Oh, there it is. She's hiding it on me. Okay, so this one is about 1 9/16. So you could do 1.5 if you want, like, easier measurements. But if you want mine exactly, or what this die does, right? It's 1 9/16. So somebody write that down. And then if you want the same height, it is 2 9/16. So that's the exact size of this window that you see in front of you. All right. Thanks, Kelly. If you saw the mess I have to my right, you'd be like, oh, heavens. Would you want to use chipboard? For what purpose, Michelle? For which part? I would not use chipboard for the frames. Oh, I think that would be overkill. Oh, is Donna still here? I wanted to answer Donna's question to it and show her. So you see, I know it's not field of vision, but do you hear that? See how it's a little thinner? This is the one that we did double. See? It's so hard. It's much thicker than this. Okay. So, but again, if you have good acetate, okay, we recommended we carry 3 different weights of acetate from Dress My Craft. I recommended the 175 and up. They're to the medium and the heavy. Then you don't need to. If you are using thinner acetate, then by all means, please double layer it. Okay. Front and back, sandwich that sticker in between. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, for the frame, that's overkill. This is, look how strong this is. This is just cardstock, regular cardstock, and thick Dress My Craft paper. That's all you need. I think anything past that is overkill. Plus, it gets more taxing to die cut, and it gets also more expensive because chipboard is not cheap. But if you have like lightweight cereal boxes that you want to use for the back to reinforce, I think that's good. Then you can use a thinner paper. So that's another great way to use your cereal boxes. Use the cereal boxes for the back, right? Because nobody cares. No one's going to see that. And you can use the picture side facing down, and then just the craft color on the back, right? That still looks cool. And then you can use now a thinner paper in the front to decorate. So yeah, that's another great way. Again, use what you have, improvise by all means. Don't go out there and try and overthink it or anything like that at all. I kind of have my little stacks here. I have one with the plain, and then I have one with the decoratives. Oh, and we still have the frames. Don't forget that. So during the live where I had started this process, we came up with some fantastic ideas on how to use these as well. So I got to do a follow-up on that for you guys. Okay. Donna's question wasn't about separating the stickers. She has a pack from Simple Stories that says stickers, but are not stickers. I'm not sure, Kelly. I don't know what that means. I don't know what pack she has and why they would say stickers and they're not stickers. Pictures would be great. I'm not sure. Stickers and they're not stickers. I don't know. Yeah, it all depends. Could it be a manufacturing issue? I guess. Sure. Yeah. Just let me know, when does she buy them, so I can find the invoice and what the question is, and the name and all that good stuff, and then I can look and see maybe it was a misprint. They were not supposed to be stickers. I'm trying to think of Simple Stories does the sticker books, does the sticker chipboard, but the ephemera, the ephemera packs are not stickers. Not that I can think of. No, they're paper stickers. I mean, paper ephemera. But again, I could be wrong. I could be thinking of the wrong thing. Okay, layering those weights. Okay, wait till it dries. It shows chipboard is great. Okay, Kelly thinks I didn't think about that. Okay, I used paper. Prima is another. I should have mentioned that. Good call, Dawn. Prima is another really good thick paper. Very strong. Yes, I highly recommend. Prima is good. Now, the only thing that, it hurts my soul when it comes to using Prima, it's because it's double-sided. And you guys know I love my paper and I'm like, oh, what a waste, But listen, we buy the stuff to use it, right? We don't buy it to hoard it. That is silly because we're not taking any of it with us. And nobody knows what tomorrow holds. So you have it, it's pretty, it makes you happy, you paid for it, use it. Use it. Use it. That's all I'm going to say. And by the way, this is me preaching to myself, right? Because I do the same thing. And then I have to fight with myself and say, why are you saving that? Why are you saving that? What if you have a heart attack tomorrow? What if there's a house fire? Would it matter then? No, it wouldn't matter. Use it. And then I use it. I cut it up and use it. Because I know we all have those moments. But yes, Prima is a perfect example to use for this project. Did you check to remove the sticker? Okay, she's talking to that. Get your nesting dies out, peeps. You can make all different. Exactly, Lisa. And that's what we had said in the beginning was we're talking about ATCs because we had the ATC challenge going in the face group. That's the reason why I came up with this size and how this whole thing came about. However, look at the size of this sucker. We had talked about the fact that you can use even to make a journal cover. So if this is my journal and I use that bigger size for it, right? Then my window, so imagine that this is this big, right? Like this big. Then my window in the front cover can see through to that front page, right? To this front page. And then I could do like something super fun on that window and then have it like layer in. So it's like a 3D effect to this back piece. You can use them for shadow boxes. So you make your things, then grab a reverse canvas. Hello, right? You all know how to do that. I hope. And if you don't, I have videos on the channel. But you grab your canvas. Instead of using the front, you flip it and reverse it, right? So now let me know if somebody does not know how to do a reverse canvas, by the way. You flip it, you reverse it, and now you have the wooden frame, right? You grab one of these beauties, right, with the windows, a bigger one, like so, and you put it on there, and you put all of your little acetate cool things. You put a background, like a night sky. You can even put some fairy lights behind it. And now you have a window with fairies and a night sky and lights. I mean, like, guys, the possibilities are endless. You have the prototype, you understand the concept now, which is, easy enough. I'm sure most of you, like I said, are like, oh yeah, cool. Okay. I mean, just a little added bit of an idea, bonus kind of thing in there. But now you can make it into journals. Now you can make it into 3D projects. Now you can make it into whatever you want to make it. The most difficult part, exactly. And that's why I showed you that trick. It's like 1, 2, 3, peel them. Because if not, oh yeah, you can, like I said, before I learned this trick, there were so many packs that I was like, I'm done. They can just go in the trash. I'm not dealing with this. It's not worth my aggravation. And it's not worth me spending 5 minutes to peel one sticker. But now that I know that trick, it takes me 3 seconds. So if anything, you've walked away with If nothing at all, you've walked away with the knowledge and the joy of knowing that from now on, there is no sticker that is going to get the better of you. None. You can laugh at that sticker and go, ha 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 ha. Just wait till I do this because I know how to get you out of there. I keep forgetting to ink up my edges. Why isn't anyone stopping me? You know, you're supposed to be helping me, guys. You know, it's like a mutual relationship. I help you. You guys help me. Madison's not here. You have to help me. Say, Maddie, ink up your edges. Reverse canvas? Yes, reverse canvas. Toilet paper rolls work and paper tower center. Paper? Okay, hang on. Toilet paper roll works. Ah, okay. That is another great weight paper. Yes. Toilet paper rolls, flatten them. Yes. Running through your Sizzix machine, flatten them out, cut out the center. That's cool. I like it. Search on her channel, Rochelle. Yes. So I wish I could show you the one that we done with the fairy lights, but I'm sorry, the fairy one that Madison made. Oh my God, it was so pretty. Long, like years when we first started crafting. Madison made a super pretty fairy one. Adorable, but she sold it. So I do not have that to show you other than the video. But I do have a double reverse canvas that I can show you real quick if I can fetch it now that I'm not buried in boxes like yesterday. You need the die? Sure, you got it. Does anybody else need anything, by the way? Does anybody need dies, stickers, tab punch? Where's the tab punch? Tab punch, acetate, glue, the acetate glue, the SAC glue. That's it. What else did we use? I think that's it, right? The reading hook tools. Eyelets. Anything you need, let me know. Yeah, I can't wait to see Barbara. All right, cat die. You got it. That didn't sound right. Cat die. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, CK. Oh, how are you? I don't think I saw you, my friend. You snuck in there. Watch the replay and watch what she's picking out the mushroom acetate. What? Colleen, watch the replay and watch when she's Oh, what is the question? What'd you miss, CK? I'll do it. Oh, I'll show it to you. Super easy. Oh my God. It is. You're going to love it. It's like so simple. It's a duh moment, but it's going to it's going to blow your mind because you're going to be like, what? What? Okay. So we all know that doing this for 10 minutes is like the most annoying thing. And you end up just gluing the whole thing or throwing it in the trash, right? Because it gets annoying. 2 pieces of tape, regular tape. Take one piece, put it in the front, right? Hold it. Take the other piece and you can reuse it and reuse it. Put it on the back and hold it and then pull. Oh, of course, now it's not going to work because I'm trying to show it to somebody. Come on. Okay, and pull. And here's what happens when you pull. Ta-da! There's the backing. Ta-da! There's your sticker. How easy was that? 3 seconds. Mind-blowing, right? 3 seconds. What used to take 5 minutes of aggravation and messed up stickers and I know, right? Not annoying anymore. Like I said, you no longer have a nemesis. When you see stickers, you're like, check this out. I got the Maddie trick. Auntie, you need the die? You got it. Did I miss anybody for any questions or anything? Ori's going, bye, Ori. Good night. Good night. Oh, yeah, you've been going all day. You're welcome, Ori. I'm glad you were here, and I appreciate you being here. Take care of that headache for sure. All right. Bye, Barbara. Yep, we're almost out of here anyway. Rochelle, what large die? Which large die? I don't know. I guess you're asking Rochelle something. Let me know if you need me. I will use my acetate stickers more often now. Exactly, right? Now you're like, I got this. Check it out. Yes, Auntie, I got you for the die. I got Cat for the die. People want that extra large die. This one? And Annette? You got it, Annette. Is this the extra large die? Oh, okay. Rochelle's going to tell me which die. Okay. Did you get me on the wait list for the We Are Memory Keepers? Oh, yeah. Who wanted to get on the wait list for the mini platform? All right, I'm going to add a net. Hang on. I have Nettie and Cheryl, and then I'm going to add a net now. Got you, Annette. Yes, and we have real dried flowers, by the way. We have the packs of real dry flowers. They're super cool because they are they're amazing colors. You please for what, Kateri? Oh, for the platform? Sorry, guys, I know the lag. So when you say like yes, me or something, just say yes, me platform or yes, me acetate or yes, me dragonfly stickers or yes, me tab punch so that I know. Amber wants the mini. Okay, so you got it. Amber, aka Creative Edge. It's gonna take me a while. I'm just saying, but I'm gonna get there. I want the large die too. Okay, so I think you guys are getting confused. Kateri, Tilly, Annette, and Amber for this. So Kateri on this. Got it. Okay. I'm following. Kateri. I didn't see Tilly. Tilly wanted what? What did Tilly want? Add me to the ATC die. You got it? Yes, will do, Cheryl. Okay, got you for the platform, Kateri. Perfect. I didn't see Tilly, but I'll write her in because it's better to be safe than sorry. Otherwise, she won't get dibs. Oh, there she is. Okay, perfect. So I got you on the platform as well. Okay, you're getting confused. This is a whole set. It's not just the large. It's all of these pieces, which is even better, right? So I just grabbed this one for the window. That's all I did. So technically, what this die set is for, by the way, so it's got double stitching on it. You see it? And rounded corners. Well, they all have double except for this. The biggest one's got single stitching. In reality, what this die does is this. It's for cutting out these frames. It's a frame die. See how cool it makes the double little stitches on the windows, which we're going to use, by the way. Technically, that's what this die will make all of these frames. That's what it is supposed to be for. However, when I was kind of looking around, I realized that this one cuts out this stinking awesome window for the ATCs. So that's how this came about. So it's not just one die. This is a whole set. So you can use it to cut out double stitch frames from the small, this is the smallest, all the way to this ginormous one, that big. But now we know that we have a dual purpose for it, which is to cut out windows too. You see? It's all about multi-purposing your products too, because now we can cut these, then we'll have those left, then we'll have these left, which we now found a purpose for them as well. And by the way, if you were like, well, I'm just going to make ATCs, I'm not making those paper clips. What do I do with this? These are awesome. These are little labels. You know, again, grab your stamps and go to town making a bunch of cool little ephemera, or even make a collage, right? I mean, nothing is wasted. Make a collage paper, background. Well, not those two together. You know what I mean? I mean, that would be super stinking cool, right? To make a cool background with a bunch of tiles on it. So yeah, you don't want to, you want to think of your dies as multi-purpose and get different uses out of them. You got it now. Yes, I know. Well, it's funny because when you look at it for this purpose, you think it cuts out windows. No, it doesn't cut out windows. It cuts out frames, and it cuts out all kinds of different sizes too. So if you wanted to make the same acetate window that big, like I said, for a journal, why not? I think her Sizzix switch got a workout. LOL. Yeah. And by the way, we have the Sizzix switch in house, right? We have two different ones, I think. We've got the one with the extras. And then if you're like, look, I'm budget friendly right now, but I do want a Sizzix switch and all I want is the machine. I don't need all the extra, bells and whistles. We've got that one too. So if it's on your wish list, we got them, by the way. Just FYI. Okay. What else? Any other questions? Anything else that I need? The platform, Tilly said I do. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Yes, I got Tilly now. Love that. Love the frames. Thank you. Oh, how smart. I could never have figured that out. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Yes, you would have. You guys are so smart. It's funny because sometimes we don't see things that way until we need to, right? But more importantly, that's where a whole pool of fantastic minds come into play because, everything happens because we all work on it together, right? Not because I'm just making sure these all have backings. Oh, I found one without. That one's got it. This one does not. Because we work on it together. And trust me, there's stuff that you guys do and I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's smart. Aw, yay, Christina. Okay, well, I'm going to let you guys go so I can spend a little time with the princess. And then, but again, thank you so much for joining us for this craft along. Like I said, I hope that you guys walked away with some ideas, maybe some new inspiration. Man, I mean, from here, you can take it anywhere you want, as big as you want, as small as you want, as wide as you want, different things on the windows. Doesn't have to be just, butterflies and flowers, although they look amazing. You can add lace trims. You can add, little embellishments. You can even make your own painty papers with stencils and then use those. I mean, you guys name it. You got this. So thank you again so much for joining me. If all you walked away with was how to peel some stickers and that makes your life happy, hey, I'm thrilled. And if all you walked away with was just a place to come and hang out and chat for an hour or two, then I am honored that you were here with me and that you guys wanted to spend some time with us together. You're welcome, guys. Oh, my pleasure. Do you have the X-Acto guillotine paper cutter? Cindy, I have, yes. And I think I even have a laser one too, by the way. So if you need a guillotine, get with me because I have, I think 12 by 12 and the smaller Tim Holtz one too. So if you need one, yeah, get with me. Just let me know what you're looking for. Hey, Christy. Oh my God. I was channeling you and Kim today. I was like, where are my people? Where are my girls when I need them? It's a bad situation. Anyway, thanks. Thanks, guys. Oh, I love you guys too. All right. You guys have a great night. If you need me, holler. Do not forget all of the amazing challenges in the group. You have the winter challenge. You have the Valentine's Day challenge. You have the tea challenge. Oh, I added another class. I added a bonus one for the tea die set. So if you like die cutting, oh my gosh, you do not want to miss out on that. That's going to be fun. That's this one right here. And it's like $15, $13. Oh, I love it. I love it, Barbara. I love it. Oh, look at how cute. Oh my gosh. Yes, a gourd pin instead of the chain. I love it. Look at that. Look at the back. Now it's a little cute, adorable tuck spot. Me loves. I love it. Okay, but I wanted to show you. Oh my God, you guys post. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. Get out. You guys are so crazy talented. It rocks my world. I learned so much from you guys. But this one right here, we're going to be making it so fun. And it's $13.50. We're going to be making some adorable die cut teapots and kettles, and teacups. So, and then some other stuff, because we're going to talk about some other uses. So if you have not, I think there are 4 dies left. If you have not signed up for that, make sure you guys get in on that. It's only $13.50. And then the rest is just regular supplies that you have in your stash, like paper and, that good stuff. Glue. So make sure you guys, tea die set. I need it. You want one, Auntie? You got it. I will write you down. If anybody wants it and you want to let me know right now, let me know, because your boxes are going to be going out tomorrow, Tuesday, probably. So if you need anything thrown into your boxes, let me know. Yes, but the tea die is going to be adorable to work with. And that, by the way, coincides with the tea challenge. It just happened to work out that January is tea month. So if you go to the group, you'll see that we have a tea challenge going on right now. And then we also have the winter challenge, which was what Ori was talking about. Can she do Christmas? And I said, hey, you interpret winter any way you like. So jump in on those challenges. And then the other thing that we've got going is, okay, I'll check, Auntie. If you got the teapot, then I won't obviously send you another one. I'll check your invoice. Add me to the teapot. You got it, Cheryl. Will do. I can get pretty much anything, Wendy. If you let me know, because I don't know anything about needle felting. I've always wanted to learn. Actually, Southpaw does some. If you let me know, hey, I need these tools specifically, and that's for any crafting. I can tell you what I've got, what I found, what sources I have, the price, that kind of thing, and then you let me know yay or nay, and I will get it for you. But the other thing that we're going to be doing is going to be the Simple Stories Love Notes card kit. So we're going to be making these gorgeous 8 cards. The kit comes with everything you need, everything. You don't even need to fussy cut anything. Everything is pre-cut for you, pre-scored, pre-measured, and then we're going to be live doing that together, step by step. So if you want one of those, I think there were 3 left. No, 4. There are 4 kits available, and those are $14. So you make 8 cards for $14, which is phenomenal. And we're going to do a step-by-step together, kind of like what we did tonight. So it's super fun. Yeah, let me know if you guys want one of those. Yes, needle felt too. Yeah, there you go. Just let me know. I honestly, that is new to me. I like to learn. So heck, if we can get some supplies and we can sit there and you guys show me how, I like to learn. It's amazing. Yeah, definitely, Wendy. Let me know. Maddie, put me down for the truck, please, and the chrome marker if you get. Okay, I will check. Rochelle, truck. Yeah, this is perfect because your boxes are going out this week. So that's perfect timing for anything you want me to add. Truck die and chrome marker. Okay, I'll see what colors we have. Oh my Kim, I forgot you do that. Yeah, she does. But I love to learn to make a mouse. See, Katiri's in on it too. Let's do it. Kim, you teach us a class. We do a hangout, live or private, whatever you want to do. I'll set it up. And then we just all get our supplies and you show us how to do something because I have no idea how to do any of it. Good night, Kelly. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you got to make one. Make sure you post it in the group if you did. Will you get a PDF file for which one, Kat? For what? For love notes? For this? For what? I cannot even begin to tell you how to do felting. I've seen Kim do it. That's how I know somebody. I know somebody that knows how to do it. But see, Chris is in, right? It's fun to try new things. Listen, not everything is for everybody, right? Sometimes you'll try a craft and you're like, nah, I'm good. And sometimes at first, like diamond painting, at first I was like, not for me. And now I'm like, I want to try it. Like when it was a craze, when it first came out, I was like, not for me. Now I like it. The Rust-Oleum one that is shiny. Yes, Rochelle, you got it. I know which one you're talking about, the chrome. The paper pad simple stories. Yes. So the PDF for the 12 by 12 layouts. Yes, ma'am. As soon as you guys email me, right? Don't forget, I need for you to email me and say, I need the Love Notes PDF, please. And then I will attach and we'll reply and attach to you guys. But give me some time because as you just heard, I have to go out of town again. These teeth are going to be the death of me. That smile, thank God it's such a great smile. She has the most beautiful smile in the world. But they're killing me. See? Awesome. Lisa is not for needle. See? It's not for everyone. And all we can do is try it. And if we love it, we love it. We found the new passion. And if not, we didn't. Yep. With the bonus card. You got it, Kat. Yeah, it's a scrapbook layout with the bonus card. It's all in that PDF. Didn't I just have it? I had it in my hand because... Oh, here, see, I had the card kit. I have it in my to-do box because I am ready to start. I mean, look at these cards we're going to make with the wax seals, the typewriters, the cameras. I am in love with this collection. Look, I mean, hello, it's got journals and paint palettes and gorgeous flowers and birdies with doilies and butterflies and layers. So these are the 8 cards that we make and you need nothing. Nothing, no die cutting, no nothing. It includes the chipboard, the bases, the cards, the backs, the ephemera, all of it. So yeah, but hang on, let me see if I find that other. I just had everything in my hand. Yeah, this one, Cat. Yep, I'll be sending that PDF to you guys, and it's going to have the template. Well, it's got the full step-by-step telling you where to cut everything, which is beautiful. I posted a video in the Facebook group if you want to see what this makes, but then it's got the bonus card and it's got the templates too for you. So super cool. Okay, need Sacs glue with brush, please. You got it, Miss Donnie. I will throw one in your box this week. Sacs glue brush bottle. Check. Nice, Cat. You go, girl. Make those journals. Yes, indeed. Oh, who doesn't love journals, though? Seriously. I can do lots of things all self-taught. That's awesome, Auntie. Whose house? Mine? I don't know how to make felting. I'll come to your house. You're welcome. Okay, I don't think I missed anything. So I am going to see you all when? I'm going to see you in the Facebook group because there's lots of challenges. And listen, you've got 15 days, okay? At the end of the month, everyone always goes, oh man, when I start giving out gift cards and like only a handful of people entered, and everybody's like, oh man, I should have. I could. You know what? Don't wait. Go get cranking. Make something winter theme. Go look at the Facebook group. Work on the Valentine's Day. Go work on the tea uh, challenge. Get ready. Get to work. I'm going to see you, of course, on Finish It Friday. I'm going to see you, of course, as well Saturday for the sale. Every Saturday, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on this channel, we do a live weekly sale showcasing all amazing products from around the world. So I'll see you then. Who else is going live? I know Kim said no, not this week. Where else am I going to see you? Lisa's? Am I going to see you at Lisa's? Oh, Kat, are you starting to build your channel? Oh, because of the orders. Cool. Yes. But I hope you build your channel too. Yeah, that'd be fun. Oh, so you are live. Maybe that was last week, Kim. Jesus, the whole week flew. Wednesday, I'm going to see you at Kim's. I don't know if I'm going to see you at Lisa's. I don't know if I'm going to see you at Kateri's. Hopefully your internet will be fixed by Friday. Christy. No, what we need to do is organize it so that you can start using it. That's the problem. Oh, I would gladly come, of course, but not right now. No way will you get me out of Florida. I'm not going anywhere near any of your states. Not happening. Not happening. I've seen what your weather reports look like. Wendy's going to be live. I'll see you then. Oh, okay, you alternate. Cool. Did you know that you can stream to both channels, Lisa? Just saying. Who shared that with me? Somebody shared that with me like a month ago. You can actually stream to both channels. Might have been during your live that we discussed it. I don't know. Oh, I can imagine, Christy. We're all pretty, we're pretty saturated. What you need, no, seriously, you need organization. If you get yourself organized, you are going to, and you just need to craft. You just need to do something every day. I don't care if it's just one of these. Just do one, or a page, or something. Just one thing. Yep. Oh, good night, Kateri. Thank you so much for helping, Maud. No, I am not going to help you, Auntie. I adore you. Pack up and come here. That's what I can offer you. No, I do not do snow, which is why I live in Florida. It looks beautiful. Keep it over there. Right now, you can tell us how to do that, Maddie. How to do the simultaneous streaming? I have no idea. I don't know. You know what? We can work on it together. If you, Lisa, and I can maybe this week just kind of do a test run and see. We'll find out. Yes, Chris, I know. And it's awful. It's like a Band-Aid. But if you get it done, oh my God, it's so good. Yeah, let's work on it together this week. We'll do a test run and figure it out because I don't know myself. I like to know. Right, Kat? That would be awesome. Hey, Wendy. Oh, I am so sorry. We are signing off. You missed it all. We've been trying to say goodbye for like 15 minutes. But you know how we are. Tacky, right? Okay. So you guys know all the challenges in the group. You guys know all the classes coming up. So we've got the teacup, we've got the Simple Stories cards, we've got game night coming up in the Academy, we've got VIP night coming up. The calendar is loaded. So go check out the calendar, put all those alarms in your phone or your Alexa, and make sure that you guys, that you're ready to rock and roll, because we got plenty to do. And again, see, that's what I mean. I'm trying to keep you motivated to craft. I know, me too, Kat. And I got to go eat, actually. I got to go hug my kiddos. All right. I love you all. I will see you later on throughout the week, here and there, sprinkled all over, I'm sure, the place. But I will definitely see you here on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Check the calendar. But definitely Friday, finish it Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you then. Love you guys. Good night. Bye.